The drumstick lands. The front row sees it, then hears nothing. So, what if sound traveled 10 times slower? We need one clean rule before the world starts wobbling. Every acoustic wave moves at 1/10 its normal speed. Light, radio, gravity, bodies, and chemistry otherwise behave normally. That combination is impossible physics. Keeping everything else fixed makes the thought experiment readable. In ordinary room temperature air, sound travels about 343 meters per second. Now it crawls at roughly 34 meters per second. That is still fast until distance enters the room. Across 2 meters, a voice arrives roughly 6/100ths late. That tiny delay is noticeable, but conversation can survive it. Across 10 meters, the delay approaches 3/10 of a second. The singer on stage moves before the back row hears anything. Musicians separated across the stage begin hearing yesterday's beat. The drummer corrects toward the bassist, who corrects toward the drummer. Their helpful adjustments chase sounds that no longer describe the present. Tempo bends, then buckles into a polite musical traffic jam. Networked musicians already struggle when latency separates action from sound. Our new air builds that problem into every rehearsal. The easiest rescue is visual. Conductors exaggerate gestures, amber cue lamps pulse, and performers watch closely. Local earpieces carry electrical timing signals at near light speed. Sound still moves slowly, but coordination no longer waits for it. The audience faces a stranger problem. The hall itself remembers. Today, close reflections blend into reverberation because they return quickly. Slow sound stretches those returns apart. A wall 10 meters away throws the sound back. The round trip now takes about 6/10 of a second. One clap returns as a delayed second clap. Larger rooms answer later, with ragged families of copies. Architects stop treating distance as empty space. Curtains thicken, halls shrink, and curved surfaces steer echoes deliberately. Small rooms become valuable because timing stays intimate. Outdoor concerts do the opposite. They compose with the lag. A percussion line circles a field in carefully staggered waves. Viewers see each strike, then hear the pattern roll around them. Distance becomes an instrument, not merely an obstacle. Daily life changes in quieter, weirder ways. Someone calls from across a 100-meter park. Their voice arrives almost 3 seconds after their wave. You wave back immediately. Then you interrupt words still traveling toward you. Friends learn to leave physical space for delayed replies. Across a table, chatter remains familiar. Across a plaza, conversation becomes turn-based correspondence. Sports reveal the rule even faster. A referee's whistle reaches nearby players first and distant players later. Visual flags and lights become the fairer starting signal. Crowds stop producing one unified roar. A goal ripples through the stadium as separate islands of celebration. By the time the far stand hears it, players have reset. Then comes the consequence nobody can ignore. Speed itself changes category. Mach number compares an object's speed with the local speed of sound. Lower sound speed, and ordinary vehicles reach Mach 1 much sooner. The new sound barrier sits near 34 meters per second. That is roughly 77 miles per hour. A fast highway car could outrun its own sound. Racing bicycles might brush the compressible edge on steep descents. Every supersonic shock now belongs to ordinary streets, not fighter jets. That would make high-speed travel loud, turbulent, and physically expensive. Cities lower speeds, reshape vehicles, and separate fast corridors from people. This is not bureaucracy appearing by default. It follows directly from the new acoustic threshold. Emergency sirens become poor long-distance warnings. The ambulance may arrive before its sound reaches the next intersection, so warning systems switch to light, radio, and synchronized roadside signals. Physical beacons replace distant sound wherever timing matters. The world grows more visual, but it does not become silent. Up close, voices, footsteps, and instruments sound almost normal. The dramatic change appears when a sound must cross space. A town finally embraces that delay with a riverside festival. Drummers line both banks, exactly 1 kilometer apart. The first bank strikes beneath a flash of amber light. The second bank answers by sight, not by hearing. Almost 29 seconds later, the opening rhythm reaches them. Their response is already traveling back across the dark water. The audience waits, watching concentric pressure rings approach the shore. Then the river delivers a rhythm written half a minute earlier. Nobody can hurry it, and nobody needs to. Slow sound turns distance into a playable delay line. The concert does not conquer the rule, it learns its tempo. The opening drumbeat finally returns as a vast, deliberate canon. In this world, every distant sound carries the place it crossed, and space itself gets a beat.